Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with an episode of Shelter War. It has been a while since our last video. We haven't done anything since the last event. I've actually been in and playing and doing my dailies and things like that and getting a little bit stronger and getting better. So I am actually going to go and do a tiny bit of playing today. I'm going to do an update on where my shelter is, what I've been doing, where I've been spending my time and resources. And I don't have any insight onto what's coming up in the game. I'm not currently using I do still have visibility into the updates that are coming, but I haven't been doing that lately because my emulator's not been working and I have a hard time getting in on that. So this again is streaming through my phone. You'll be seeing me looking down a lot. I do apologize for that, but I'm going to do a quick update and let you guys know where I'm at. And I'm going to post the next giveaway here. So we got good news on the giveaway, so make sure you're tuning in for that. It's an improvement and things are better than they were before. So stay tuned for that. That will come up at some point within this video. All right, so where am I and what am I doing? That's kind of the place to start here. Over time, I've gotten kind of weak as my hero's been leveling up, and as things are, I get some better gear, I get stronger. I improve my power and I go into Doom Dome, and I find that I struggle more and more in Doom Dome. So I ended up making a change, and it's a change that's a little bit more related to what I've done in my other games, and trying to have more stronger, compact power that's focused on capabilities for each unit type, and that's helped me to be a little bit better here. So I'm still not great. I can't get through 15 to 15 right now. I'm able to get through 10 of 10 every time with maybe a spell, maybe not. And I have 3 more fights here, so let's just go ahead and do one, because it will knock my power way down and my health, and it's going to take a little bit of time to heal. So I'll go ahead and do these real quick. Got through this one, not too much problems. Someone spoke too soon. So again, it's going to take a little while to heal. So I've got 2 more of these to get through, and this will be a good time to jump and talk about my hero. So I got 2 more to get to the next chest. So for the hero, I have Roxy up to level 43 now, and as you can see, we're 1 gem away, or not gem, what are these guys called? Implant away from being all blues. So I need 1 more energy damage. I've got the maxed out green. I have no more energy damage in my inventory, unfortunately. We did have a blue one, or was it blue? I think it was blue, actually, from the clan chest. I was looking forward to getting that one, but somebody else got that one, so I missed out. So I was hoping that was going to level her up to the next level, but not quite there yet, but soon should be there. So what I've been trying to do is get 10 of 10 so I can get that chest, which gives me a chance at an implant, and then that gives me a chance at getting energy damage. Obviously, it's going to take a while to get there. I did have a couple chests I opened and found some, and that's what allowed me to get my second, because there was 2, this one as well. I was able to get this one and finish this one off. So anyway, that's where I'm going. So she's getting up there. She's getting stronger for sure. And before I talk about the rest of my squad, I'm going to go ahead and talk about where I'm at. So I have my my water workers here all at level 50. Ooh, she can get better. So let's go ahead and use the best. So, oops, missed that one. So as you do your dailies and all that stuff, you get chests that give you better gear. So it's good to go through these all the time. So all my water workers are at level 50. All my food workers are at level 50. I'm going to take some. Everybody's over 4,000 almost, except for Walter. There we go. Walter's over 4,000 now. So we're making a lot of food. The food is certainly ouch, sorry about that. The food is certainly getting a lot better. Ooh, over 5,000. Very nice. And obviously need the food to improve your hero and to build stuff, so that is helpful. I got my technicians now going up to level 50, so I'm training up my first technicians to level 50, which obviously makes everything go faster, including healing. I believe these guys are still at level 40. Oh yeah, there we go, level 30. So we gotta work on that one, but that one's maxed out all the time, so I'm not in a hurry to do that one. My iron, I believe we're at level 40. Yeah, level 40. We haven't done that upgrade yet either, so I'll be doing that one. And I went ahead and built this one right here, my nano lab, so I can start doing some chip management. Haven't done very much with chips at all. I'm trying to find the ones I have. I click up here. There we go. On my dwellers, I put a couple in there, not much. So right here, I have some extra damage going on. That's it. So and they're only greens. You know, in the other games I play, I don't even put them on if they're greens. I don't put them on until they're purple or better. And we don't really have those easily accessibly in the game yet, but I'm sure they will be coming. But I put a couple on just to test them out. So that's up there. And that's going to be a little bit of a tease, I guess, into what I'm talking about for my focus on my strength for my squad. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm down to, I think, 9 upgrades left. Everything else, the big one I didn't talk about, which we will talk about in a bit here, is my fighters. That's up to level 50 now. So I have these two just kind of sitting there. They're at level 50, but I haven't equipped them. So they're just kind of hanging off on the side, which I will talk about that in a moment. So let's go up here, see what upgrades we have left. Armor Workshop. I haven't been crafting any gear, so I'm not in a hurry to do any of the workshops. Research Facility, that'll be a good one. That might be the next one I focus on because that allows your spells to be a little bit stronger and better. Energy Shop, we talked about that. No hurry on that one. Battery Room, that will help our Energy Shop, I believe, so not in a hurry for that one. Generator Lab, more workshop. So I will get those done. None of those I'm, except for maybe the spell lab there, am I in a hurry to get done quickly. So the food, once the food gets near the top, I don't want to waste it. So I will go ahead and do some upgrades for sure. But really I want to focus on getting Roxy bigger and better and stronger. So now that, before I talk about where that leads me to, I want to talk about my clan. I moved clans. So let's go ahead and as you can see, I'm in the LOD Academy up here. So I guess you could say I kind of got demoted. I was not very active. I didn't do much. I didn't participate. And where do I find how clans are doing? Give me one moment. I haven't really poked around in these things a lot. Somewhere on here I can see the ratings of the clans. And for the life of me, I don't remember where it is. Can't see anything here. That's weird. Okay. Wars, quests, structure. It's not in there, I'm sure. Apologize for not knowing this. I know you guys know and you're yelling at me and telling me where to go. Anyway, the clan I was in, they're one of the top clans and they're fighting for the top spots, top 5. And my spot was not contributing much, so I'm obviously costing them a chance to be better. So we ended up taking me down to an academy, and it's basically the same group. It's just the idea of this obviously is to work on accounts to build these accounts that can make it stronger for the primary clan. So as you can see, I have one of the highest levels up here. My contributions, okay, not bad. Number 8. But these are a lot of lower level accounts, a lot of lower powers and things like that. So because of that, it's an academy. It's where you can learn to get better. You prove yourself here, and then you get to go up to the big leagues, more or less. So if that's something you're interested in, we definitely have some spots available. So you can go ahead and join here, or you can join my Discord server, which you can see those. Make sure you can't see the links below. Go down in the description of this video. You'll see my Discord server. If you're not there already, join that, and then go to the Shelter War channels, and you can have some discussions there, and there are members from the clan that are part of that server, so they'll see your questions, and then if you want to find out what you need to do to be part of those, that'd be a good place to start. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So I've been more active, been doing a little bit more. So let's get into really what I've been doing. Like I said, I have 2 level 50 workers here, and I haven't done anything with them, but I did something a little bit differently. So real quick, we'll do one more Doom Dome, and then we'll look at my squad. Again, I would like it if I could get back down to where I was when I was doing 15 and 15 pretty easily, especially now that I'm making as much water as I am. There we go. One more fight to go to finish. So now we're waiting for the healing to go on, because obviously it's way lower. We'll go back to the squad. So I'm running level 50 here. So we have, this is from our last event. Obviously we got a lot of good gear from that last event. So I have a level 50 and a brawler. So my view on all the other games I cover is I have a tank up front who absorbs all the damage. It's a little bit hard in this game because you can really focus your back end and your boss, your hero fighters to focus in the middle or the back. But in general, the tank up front takes a lot of the damage. So I have a tank up here. Lots of health, lots of regeneration to live as long as possible. And if I'm focusing on anything, I don't necessarily put in the best gear at this point. I'm putting on things that are helping the attack to be the highest, not the attack, sorry, the health to be the highest. Even if there's like two things that are equivalent, I'll pick the dodge or crit over that, but that's not really primarily the most important. But that's where I'm focusing on there. So I have her set up as a level 50, and then we have, not you, let's just cheat this way. So right here, we have our sniper in the back at level 50 as well. This is something I like to do in all my other games, is have a top fighter in the back who deals the most damage. So I put her in there, gave her a bunch of damage. I gave her those implants as well. Chips, I guess we're calling them. I got those in there. And I don't have her doing everything. So you can see her power is not as high as it could be. It's high, and she's strong. She does a lot of good work, and she does a lot of damage, and she's great. But she's not as high as she could be because I'm not putting on these devices here. And the reason I'm not doing that is because I want her to be in the back doing damage. And if I put this on, she's going to have more armor, more crit, and more dodge. Crit and dodge are not guaranteed stats, so I don't like to use those necessarily. I am kind of speaking about the way this is in other games, and I'm assuming it's the same here, so I may not be 100% correct. So if I'm not, let me know. But again, the other games do cover it this way, so I do expect this to be the case. So her power will go up. She's now 26,155. I don't want her power to go up to 27,000 to give me armor, which isn't quite as important in the back, and to give me crit and dodge, which doesn't always happen. Because my total squad power is what's used to set my difficulty in the Doom Dome. So I don't want to make myself higher just so I can be facing higher opponents. So because of that, she's not running a multi-purpose or an artifact, and she's not running this device here either. And everybody else is still level 40, so I'm not leveling them up yet. I could, and what I'm thinking I might do, because in the other games as well, a level 50 fighter is way stronger than a level 40 fighter. So I'm thinking I may take my other two level 50 fighters and put them back with level 40 gear. So that way, you know, there's higher chances of dodges and crits if you're a higher level and going against lower levels. So I will have some benefit to them, and their power will be slightly higher, but not significantly if they're still running level 40. So anyway, I'm going to be testing that out probably. Haven't done it yet, but that's what I'm going to be looking at, I think. So, you know, we have another sniper here doing level 40 stuff, and I do have a little bit of 50 I can give him. You know, we have this weapon, which will be more damage, which would be great, but, you know, it's not. Right here, we got a level 40 as our next best armor. So he's not even going to have a good armor. And then I think we don't have health. We don't want that one. It's, oh man, I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry about that. This one. So this gives us a chance to do a little bit more damage. But again, is that worth it for going up as high as that? So that's all the stuff I'm always considering. Here we go. We have a level 30. Doing my restores going, because again, I really wanted to have somebody with the restore, and I looked at putting on, let's go engineer, weapon, and I'm not looking at doing damage at the moment from this spot. So once I do, obviously I could go ahead and do something like this, and it'd be a lot of damage, and maybe it's worth it. But again, it's going to be raising my power tons higher, so I'm not necessarily sure I want to do that. And I could put a different restore on like this one, but it's level 40, and it's not going to get me a whole lot more use. It'll give me a little bit better, you know, damage, which is negligible, and healing is actually going to be less, so my power would probably be higher, and it's going to be less healing. So really what I'm looking for her is healing only. So because of that, I'm focusing on her engineering, and I'm trying to max out her engineering as much as possible. So the gear she's going gives me the highest engineering. And last but not least is this one, doing damage here. So, and I have a weapon that doesn't have any capabilities based on engineering, so I don't need to have high energy or high engineering because I'm not getting extra damage out of it. So I could actually remove a couple of these elements, but I had set my power already, so I didn't go ahead and start taking gear off this one. But as I get stronger, I would probably remove some of this gear that's not giving me any like this one right here. It's getting better at engineering, which I don't necessarily need because that's not something that's helping her at the moment. And I think that might be, oh, Linda, it is a girl. And crit, which, you know, isn't that important here either. So, you know, there's ways to remove it. And I don't know at what point in this game, if you guys know, let me know, when you're setting this power. And you know, I call it historic high in all the other games, and it's probably the same thing here. So I'm currently at 148,444. So if I go ahead and remove some of that gear and drop it down to like 145,000, the way the other games work, you still have a high point. So I'd still be at a level, a high watermark of my power at 148,000, and my competition would still be based in Doom Dome based on 148,000, not the 145 that I set it at. Again, I haven't done that testing, so if that's something I'm misspeaking on, let me know. And assuming I am correct, again, I don't know at what point it gets changed. I did notice I accidentally set something for somebody. I gave somebody an artifact to use, and I didn't like it. Put it in there. I didn't do any fights or anything like that. And then a little bit later, I took it off. And the next morning I went in, my Doom Dome competition went up. It could have been because I changed some other things I didn't really realize. So I can't imagine that you're setting this new high the second you put that gear on. That seems like it would be a little bit backwards. Doesn't seem right to me. But anyway, if you're trying to go with this kind of setup like I am, you need to be careful about increasing your power. So as you see, we're running at 148,000, and now at level 10, we're fighting 141,000. I'm still not as strong as I would like to be, and I don't have my power quite as compact as I'd like to be, but I am able to get through 10 or 10 with occasionally using some spells. This one looks like we don't have to do it. So I made it through all 10 this time without using any, which was nice. And I could probably get through. And I think once you get to the first fight is a medium at 11, and then the second fight is when it starts getting to the three-star hard one. All right, let's get energy damage. No, missed it again. Oh, this time all three of them are veterans. So last time it was my first fight was still moderate. Now they're all veteran. You know, that power is less than mine. So, you know, depending how their squad is set up, I could have a chance. So I could do it. I don't have enough water right now to do it. I'm not gonna blast my way through. It'd be too painful. But yeah, that is how I started getting a little bit stronger, a little bit better, and I'm able to do a little bit more. And I'm not going to be rushing to get my other fighters up to level 50. There's really no need for it at the moment. So my goal moving forward is to continue doing my dailies, try and slowly work through this map. I got all the way through Grump Citadel. We can't do this last fight because it's not in the game yet, so we can't do that one. I've gotten through all my other areas except for this one, which I don't think I can even make it all the way through it. I can make a few levels here, I'm sure, but I'm sure I can't make it all the way through. So as I have extra water, I do like 1 or 2 of these a day to make my way through it. And as I start getting food, I'm going to go ahead and level a couple more areas here. So that's pretty much where I am and where things are. I haven't got word of when the new event's going to be. I'm sure it's coming soon. And for those of you that are scouts and have early access, I'm sure you're already seeing it, knowing what it's going to be. So be on the lookout for something coming soon. I'm sure of it. All right, now let's quickly go and talk about the giveaway. So I've been doing giveaways on this channel for several months now, and I've been talking about, you know, they have a structure with the way you can be supported by the game. The longer you do it, the more that you get to support the viewers. So it's not an official, it's not an automatic thing. So I had to put the request in, it was approved, and we moved up to the next level. So before we were doing 500 bicoins to 5 winners each month, and we were able to move that up to 10 different winners now. I actually have I could decide to do that differently. I could decide to give one winner 5,000 bicoins. So if you guys are more interested in something crazy like that, you know, we could break things up a little bit differently. I personally like to spread the wealth because everybody likes to get extra, you know, free premium currency. So my view is to continue to do 10 winners, 500 bicoins. That's the most you can get. The most you can get, the most amount of stuff. So that for this giveaway, that's what's going to be. That will be the plan for the future. But if you guys have a strong preference for me to do this a different way, let me know in the comments or on the Discord server as well, so I can know what you guys are feeling and what you guys are liking. So anyway, so premium currency up here. Oh, you can't see where I'm pointing. The premium currency up here, we got 500 bicoins going to 10 separate winners, and I'm going to do this old school. It's going to be like my old giveaways I used to do, and I haven't done them for a while. But down below in this video, in the description of this video, there's going to be a link to a Google form. You're going to open that Google form up, and you're going to give me 3 different things. I have to set that up because I haven't done any of that yet, but yeah, you need to give me 3 different things. One of them is going to be your game ID. I have to have the game ID. That's what I use to turn into the game, to turn in the winners. So if you click on the gear icon, you can see for me, my ID is 103578. So give me your ID. Let me know what that ID is, because I need to have that one. Give me your in-game name as well, so then I can, when I post the winners, I can give you credit and people will know who you are. And then the third thing is going to be, I'm going to go back with the random number guesses again. So I have an app on my phone that picks random numbers. I'm going to give you guys a range, and you're going to pick a number within that range, and then the 10 people that are closest are going to be the winners. And I'm going to leave it open for a good 5 days. You know, that's give or take, because sometimes I'm a little bit slow on turning those giveaways off. So at least 5 days, and at the end of the 5 days, I'll go ahead and close it, and the 10 people that are closest, I'll announce it on my next video, and I'll also announce it on my Discord server as well. So this week we'll go, give me a number between 1,000 and 2,000. So give me your ID, give me your name, and then give me your guess between 1,000 and 2,000 on that Google form. Put that in there, and then, like I said, I'll pick the winners there. So I think that will do it for today. So that's where things are, and things are getting better. You know, I'm getting a little bit stronger. Nothing crazy over the top, but getting better. So hopefully by the next time we get back together again, I'll be even a little bit stronger still. So we'll see how. My goal is to finally finish off my Roxy and get her up a little bit higher. So we'll see if that actually happens or not. So I think that will do it. So until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.